welcoming you to Yoga Nidra, the art of conscious relaxation. I'm so grateful to see you here today, taking care of yourself. Our guided relaxation practice will start by relaxing the body so that our minds and our spirits can travel. So I'll invite you to get really, really comfortable. Find a way to sit or to recline where you're not making very much effort in the body. This practice can be done from bed or the couch or floor, an easy chair, or another comfortable place that you prefer. Getting in place all of those supports that you might need to make yourself extra comfortable today. Getting any wiggles or squiggles out of the body, maybe stretching the fingers, stretching the toes or jaw, making any little movements the body's asking for. As we get settled for our Yoga Nidra practice, I'll just remind you what some of the research studies have shown the practice of Yoga Nidra can do for us. Improving sleep quality is one aspect of a Yoga Nidra practice's results, along with reducing stress and elevating well-being. So these are all good goals to have for our practice. Perhaps you're just here to take a rest. So without further ado, let's get settled and begin this journey together today in whatever state of being you're in. Starting by taking a few clearing, cleansing breaths in through the nose, out through the nose or mouth. Breathing in through the nose and out through the nose or mouth. Beginning to arrive with a few more easy breaths in and out. You can begin to observe what it feels like for you to breathe. Observing the breath, moving in, moving out. Inhabiting your breath almost from a distance, observing the rib cage rise and fall. Relaxing to the sounds in the room around you. Just noticing what you can notice. What sounds might be around you, farther away, closer by. And finally, I'll ask you to try and remain alert and awake as you concentrate, focus on the sound of my voice. Yoga Nidra is a practice where we may end up falling asleep, and that is okay. Trust that on some level the body is doing what it needs to do, and so is the mind. Remaining awake and aware of the sound of my voice. inviting you to gaze at the mind space. Perhaps it's helpful to imagine a movie screen unfurling in your mind. Maybe it's the backs of your eyelids. Maybe it's the area at the center of the eyebrows. Gazing there now without any strain, just observing anything that's coming up on your mental mind space now. And taking a moment to scan the phase of life that you're in this month, right now. Maybe there are some particular challenges that you're facing this month. Maybe there is support that you need for something specific or an area in your life that you would like to improve upon. Letting whatever it is percolate up into the space of your mind. Without judgment. And if there is an intention that could be easily formed to help support you with this phase of your life, allowing it to also percolate up in your mind's eye or your heart space. I am healing. I am connected. These could all be examples of an intention. And if there is an intention there that comes easily, you can repeat it inwardly 3 times, hearing the words said in your own voice inside your mind or heart space. Very good. Now let's take a tour of the body, this physical layer that we inhabit, but one of the layers of our human experience, but a very important one we must take exquisite care of. So as we journey around the body, I'd like you to move your mind and your awareness to that part of the body that I say, and just inhabit that with your awareness, and perhaps with some kindness and some compassion today. Moving the mind to the right thumb, right second finger, the third and fourth and fifth fingers on the right hand. The center of the right palm, back of the right hand. This entire right hand is filled with your awareness and doing nothing. Looking within this right wrist, right forearm, elbow, and upper arm. Filling the right shoulder with your awareness. And the entire right arm, from shoulder down to fingertips, filled with awareness, doing nothing, this entire right arm. And now moving the mind over to that left thumb, left second finger, third, fourth, and fifth fingers on the left hand. Center of the left palm and back of the left hand. Filling that entire left hand with your awareness. Letting the left hand rest. Looking within the left wrist, left forearm, elbow, and upper arm. Filling the left shoulder with your awareness. And now the entire left arm, from the shoulder down to the fingertips, the entire left arm is filled with awareness, is resting, doing nothing. With both arms resting, we'll now move our minds down to all 10 toes. All 10 toes, starting with the big toes and fanning out one by one, individuating the toes with your mind, filling all 10 toes with your awareness. The soles of both feet, the tops of both feet, and the heels on both feet. Both feet are filled with your awareness, resting, doing nothing, alive. Looking within both ankles, both shins and calves. Occupying both knees with your awareness. Both thighs. And both hips and buttocks, filled with your awareness. as we now guide the mind to the right leg and filling up the entire right leg with your awareness, starting at the hip and the buttock and moving down to the toes. This entire right leg is resting, doing nothing, alive. Filling the entire left leg with your awareness, starting at the hip and buttock and moving down to your toes. This entire left leg is resting, doing nothing, alive. With both arms and both legs resting, we'll now move the mind to the soft belly, letting the belly be filled with your awareness as it softens, relaxes, lets go of holding. Dropping the mind down like an anchor to the sacrum, the pelvis and the lower back. Slowly, tenderly moving the mind up the spine. To the middle back, shoulder blades, upper back. The entire back side of the body is resting, being held and nurtured in this spot, in this place and in this time. Moving the mind to the rib cage and circling with a loving protection the heart and the lungs. Allowing the mind to touch upon the heart and lungs beating and flowing. And then filling up the entire torso, front, sides, and back with your awareness. This entire torso is resting, doing nothing, alive. Moving the mind now to the throat, the sides of the neck and the back of the neck, allowing the throat to soften. Finding the lower jaw, and the upper jaw, both lips, all of the teeth and the tongue resting on the bed of the mouth. Both cheekbones, the bridge of the nose, tip of the nose, and nostrils. of the muscles surrounding the eyes, the eyelids, the eyeballs resting in their sockets, allowing the forehead and the brow to smooth out, allowing all the muscles in the face to completely relax, drain of any effort or expression. All of the skin on the scalp, the base of the skull, both ears, and everything between both ears. Filling the entire head, face, and neck with your awareness and allowing this to rest, to just do nothing along with the rest of the body. The arms, the legs, the back, the front. The entire body is being held, supported, nourished in this rest. I give myself permission to rest. As I once again travel to the mind space, that movie screen in the mind, perhaps at the center of the eyebrows, we can take a moment to gaze at this space. Beckoning forth any images or patterns, colors to move, to bloom across this space. And then using the creativity in the mind, take a moment to imagine a lake at dusk, seeing the details of a lake or body of water as the night comes. There is a clear sky and a full luminous moon hangs low in the night sky. Can you see its reflection in the waters, shimmering? Can you drink in this moonlight to the very layer of your cellular being, as if nectar, as if nourishment, a cool lunar light that finds its way to any parts of your physical body that need support. Receiving the beams of Mother Moon. As we marvel at our place in the universe, integral, small, and sacred, connected, a part of everything, this intricate, beautiful, magical world. hearing the call of the body to come back. Come back into your body and your breath. Come back to the room that surrounds you in this moment that you're in. And as you begin to come back, you can hear the echo of your intention that can carry with you into the rest of this month, planting that seed of intention one more time into this fertile, relaxed mind. Coming back to this existence as it is, this physical incarnation, this community of which you are a very important part. As we travel out of our Yoga Nidra, we may feel extra tender and need to move very slowly. Coming out of our Yoga Nidra practice today with no expectations of what's to come, but just to be in ourselves with the many layers that we are. If you choose to, you could make some small movements like licking the lips or swallowing, blinking the eyes open, wiggling the fingers and toes, maybe massaging a part of the body that needs more support. Beginning to come out of our Yoga Nidra, perhaps with having removed a layer of armor that we wear as part of our navigation through the world. And sometimes in this sort of raw state, we can be more sensitive. So again, be gentle with yourselves. And I'll close our beautiful session today with my hands at heart center. And such an honor to be a part of this Waldenstrom's community. And I so appreciate each and every one of you. As I close the session with 1 Om and 3 Shantis for peace, allowing these Shantis to reverberate far and wide to who really needs them. Breathing in. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. And thanking you so much for